Are your projects still around, or have they failed to
Nah, they took the projects down. They gentrification, and they knocked down all the projects in 2008. We had a Hurricane Ike, and the projects weren't really that bad. They could have saved it. They just really want to disperse people and get everybody out the way and make motherfuckers move around, and that's what they did. Galveston really a tourist town. They don't want no blacks really there. They really used to harass motherfuckers real bad, but they ain't into that no more. They really out chasing them motherfuckers who dealing with fentanyl and milk. So it ain't no more gangbangers. They didn't lock them up, but they did. Motherfuckers and changed their life and trying to goddamn me work and shit. Everybody that was in the shit, motherfuckers changing their life and trying to raise their grandkids and kids now.
Mm. We mentioned Crips, Bloods. Does Galveston have any of the other sets like the GDs, Vice Lords, BDs?
Nah, that's one thing we didn't pick up. Like if a motherfucker from Galveston is claiming GD or Vice Lord or BD, he got put down in the state of TYC or the penitentiary. Everything Crips, Blood, and Pyru in Galveston. We got real homies come from San Diego, Compton, like on Blood side and Crip side, like come from different parts of LA and put this shit down. Like we got rolling 30s, like real homies and shit that's from the turf. See, Galveston ain't that big, so they be wanting the city to be plexed up, and when them people came, they really their whole thing wasn't to put the Crip and Blood on us like that. Motherfuckers really picked it up and did it on themselves. Their whole thing was to come down here and hustle and get money. I met the homie from his name SDJ, his real name Leroy, but he boy Trey 57 to Dallas, Texas.
Mm.
Yeah, you had did an interview with I seen a couple years ago with the homies. He was like out of he went out of Dallas, but he was somewhere up there.
Lubbock?
Yeah, SDJ. It wasn't Lubbock.
Okay.
It was like
it was a little.
I remember when they was 6-0s. You was the 6-0s out of Lubbock. I seen that, but this homie was from up there by Dallas somewhere. But yeah, SDJ the one who bought Trey 57 to Dallas, Texas. And we got graveyards. That's in Dallas though. They got graveyard gangster Crips in Dallas. Like man, it's a lot of like nutty blocks, man. Man, you go to San Antonio. We ain't even talking about my city. I'm just naming other parts of Texas and motherfuckers I done ran into. You got the 5-9 Hoovers out of Beaumont, man. You got the what's that? 11 Deuces out of West Texas. Everything out of West Texas, they either 11 Deuce. 107, you got a lot of 107s falling out. 107 Hoovers in East Texas. Ain't no 107 down this way. Everything gonna be 5 Deuce 6-0. IGC, they were insane gangster Crip, but you know, and where you from in Long Beach, they insane Crip gang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they just put the G over here because it's just a different thing. They push the gangster, the 3, but they just put the G over down this way. But that's mostly what you're gonna find down the southern, down my way. But mostly in Beaumont, everything 5-9 Hoover. Everything coming out of Beaumont 5-9 Hoover. All the Crips. They got some rolling 60s out of South Park. But mostly everything coming out that north, they 5-9 Hoover.
Yeah, Quick said back in 1991, San Antonio is just like Compton. Yeah. I just remember thinking, damn, there's Crips and Bloods in motherfucking San Antonio. That's crazy. But yeah, it's been popping. What year do you remember specifically coming to Galveston?
I'm born in 88. You had Crips down there in 86, 87. Crips and Bloods in 86, 87. And we had a gang war in 1989. So that means like within a year or two, it popped out. You can read it up. It's in the newspaper and everything. Like we had a Crip and Blood. Like when that shit, like it came 86, 87. So 89, they had a whole little war jump off and that shit went crack. It really slowed down. It picked back up. Like all the homies shit back then, motherfuckers weren't getting number 10, 15 years for murder. So everybody that was killing in 89, 90, 91, 92, when they come home in 2001, 2002, that shit cranked back up.
Damn. It's at 10 years.
Yeah, it cranked back up. Yeah, because they went just like how, man, they went really, they was sending motherfuckers to juvenile. A lot of motherfuckers, 13, 14, he killed a motherfucker. He get out in 3 years, 3-4 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, shit, let's talk about your life. Let's go back into your life, man. Let's take it back to when you were a youngster. You eventually joined Crip. Tell everybody what was going on in your life, before you decided to make that move.
It wasn't really like I made no move. It's like this was what I was born in. My whole hood was Crippin'. All my little homies, all my friends, this what it was like. We chunking up 29 C. We got the sets like the 5 deuce and 60, but we ripping cedar tier 2900 to 33rd. Like we ripping out blocks, like, and it's the same way from Palm Terrace to Parkland. They ripping. They might be Bloods or ripping Treetop Pyru or Bounty Hunter or whatever. But they gonna rip their hood first. They gonna tell you, I'm from goddamn Parkland. Woo woo woo. All this, I'm from 53rd. We repping our hoods and block. So this is what we know since a baby. Everybody, like, you already when you get on the school bus, what project or where you stay at, wherever you stay at, that's how to pick where you growing up. But you have some motherfuckers that don't claim the hood, don't get into the move out and go claim another hood because they been getting beat up and motherfuckers been handling them over there. So I'm gonna go over here. It's easy over here. I can't. Yeah, you know how I go, but I don't know. I know for me, that's how it was. It's like all my homies, the homegirls, everybody I knew, all my mama friends and my uncle partners. This what it was. Everybody crippin' so shit. This what it was. I'm locking C's at 2 and 3. That's all I can remember. I got pictures and shit like with the homies on the block. This all I know.
You know, earlier in the interview, within the first couple of minutes, you mentioned California not showing love to other cities and states due to certain politics and things like that. Can you give us some examples, and can you go a little bit deeper into that?
Okay. First of all, like, a nigga respect California Crips and Bloods to the fullest. It's like they be trying to treat everybody like a Chris Brown or a Soldier Boy. Everybody ain't like, you got homies that really die for this shit, that's ripping that shit. You can't tell a motherfucker what and such and such where they at, how to politic and what they doing. That's just like we can't make no calls and shoot calls over there and tell them how to do it. But that's just how they feel. They feel like, I feel them though in certain type way. Motherfuckers been claiming they shit and been using them, but we ain't using this shit. This is motherfucker life. Motherfucker was born in, got homies that dead, R.I.P. We ain't no rappers and no trying to be no celebrities and just come in and rep this shit for no fashion. Nah, we ain't doing that. This shit is like, we got real, we write homies on the wall just like y'all doing LA and got shit had it on the sidewalk, got our name and breaded, and motherfuckers died for this Crip and Blood shit. This ain't no fake shit. Them niggas ain't lost no homies. They don't know how to feel. They ain't never went to jail or got in the car and did no drive-bys on the other side, jumped out with some bats and guns and shit got real. Like, them niggas be playing with that shit, and they allow that. They feel like everybody not like them. We ain't no Chris Brown, Soldier Boy, no Michael Jackson. Everybody ain't going for it. That's all I'm saying.
I'm glad you brought that up. What do you think about rappers, singers, you know, like
that shit weak.
Lil Wayne's, the Chris Browns, the YBN, the Mirrors? Like, what do you think about these dudes who join gangs?
I mean, what it is,
famous?
The homies in them, they supposed to get their money out of them. I wouldn't say it is extortion. If a motherfucker running around here and you know he's a hoe, he's a bitch or whatever, playing with this shit, you supposed to get it. But every real nigga ain't going for it. You can see, you know, them niggas playing. They supposed to get their money out of them or whatever and use them and lay them right. But they also playing with the culture because you need niggas ride the coattail, and then when it don't go right, you already knew he was a hoe or bullshit ass nigga. Then when he don't look out for you, give you a record deal, put the money in you supposed to give you. Now you want to tell his stories that he's a freak and just a whole bunch of bullshit. Motherfuckers just should have just told them, nah, you ain't gonna rep the shit, but if you cool and you hanging with us, you good. But it's just too much, man. That's all that is. It's just too much.